TV. Too Raw.
What's up, YouTube? This is Too Raw for TV, aka Darth Apocalypse. All right, so let's get to this. So, what the fuck is going on with Charles Barkley, man? Look, I love Charles Barkley more than probably anybody, on here, or just about. Right? I love Charles Barkley. I know I said that Mike and Dennis probably my first, two favorite players. Well, then Charles is right there. Will, Charles. They're all right there, top five, right? Love Charles Barkley, love him as an analyst. Don't always agree with him, but I love his honesty. But goddamn, Charles, man, have you thought this one through, man? Seriously. So we talked about the other day how Charles Barkley was on Stephen A. Smith's podcast, and he said that, his problem with LeBron James has always been the fact that he's always trying to stack the deck to win, which is clearly something that he does consistently in his career and has continued to do consistently in his career, right? But Charles Barkley also stated that if LeBron James wins another championship, actually, he stated if LeBron James wins back-to-back titles with Philadelphia 76ers, then that makes him the GOAT.
If LeBron James pulls this off and he wins a fifth championship to surpass Steph Curry, if he plays the final 2 years and plays 25 years, Chuck, and he captures back-to-back titles and captures a sixth ring, surpassing Kobe and Tim Duncan, and tying Michael Jordan, how should we view him then, Charles?
He would if he wins back-to-back championships and walk away this thing at 44, 45. I'll say something I ain't never said before. I think I just saw the greatest basketball player ever. I would probably have to.
What you said about Michael Jordan, you would give LeBron James, if the 76ers win back-to-back titles, you'd give LeBron James the title of GOAT?
I probably would. Dude, if he wins back-to-back at 44, 45 years old,
yeah,
you got, listen, and that's the thing about the stiffer wives LeBron's hang out with. Like, it ain't no shame saying he's the third best basketball player you ever seen. But if he can still play, if they can win two more now. I didn't say one more. You said two more.
I said two more.
If he wins two more, I think you'd have to be kind of crazy not to say he's the best to ever do it. Now,
well then I'm fucking crazy. Go get me. Because he's not the best. What are we doing here? So, you critique him for stacking the deck just to win, which he's done all the time. There's a pattern in his career. And shout out to the brother Apex Jones, because I saw him on X/Twitter refuting this with Derek Fisher. Something stupid that he said. You subscribe to X/Twitter, subscribe to the brother Apex Jones. There's a pattern with LeBron James, is that whenever he fails, he then goes to form a super team. He failed in Cleveland the first time. What did he do? He left Cleveland, went to Miami, conspired to form a super team. Then when he noticed that Miami team was getting a little bit old, especially with Wade, he saw what was going on in Cleveland, used his clout when he went back to Cleveland, got rid of the players and team that was there then, and built a super team. Brought in Kevin Love. Then he goes to L.A. when Kyrie Irving leaves, because he can't do shit on his own as the lead guy, and with other role players like Mike did, and maybe one other middle star. He needs super teams. Goes to L.A., fails epically, barely wins more games than they did the year before he even got there. Then the whole media conspired to get Anthony Davis there. They won one Bubblicious title, which nobody respects. And then for the rest of his tenure with Anthony Davis, they fail for the most part. Then they acquire Luka Doncic. Austin Reeves develops into basically an all-star level player, and he still fails. So now he leaves and forms a super team, which, by the way, there is a fadeawayworld.net article that I'm going to attach to this video in the pinned comment that proves that when Jaylen Brown was acquired, there was already speculation about this being a super team already. So that's bullshit when they talk about, oh, well, nobody was saying it. Yes, they were saying it. Now you add LeBron James to the mix, and you just add KCP. No, that's not right. Not KCP. KCG. Whatever the fuck his damn initials are. I always forget. Yeah, I think it is KCP. Excuse me. You add him, two-time NBA champion, right? He's doing the same thing again. And how is it the same as Michael Jordan if Jordan won all 6 of his championships as the main guy? Whereas it's already going to be established that LeBron's going to be a role player. So 4 championships as more or less the main guy in all 4, right? Although you're kind of fucking leaving out a lot when it came to Anthony Davis because he was the best player on the team, but it is what it is. 2 role player rings now make him the GOAT? Okay, well, if that's the case, then we can't put any more asterisks on John Havlicek's. Well, Havlicek was a role player. Well, fuck that. If we're not doing that with LeBron, we can't do it with Hondo. Hondo got 8 there. Is he the GOAT? What about Sam Jones? He has 10 championships. But Russell got 11. This shit is so stupid, man. Michael Jordan won 6 championships as the guy. Kobe Bryant won 5 championships as the guy. So we just making up shit with LeBron now? And by the way, why are you making this all about LeBron James? What about Jaylen Brown? If Jaylen Brown won back-to-back titles with Philadelphia 76ers and was Finals MVP each year, that's 3 NBA championships. That would be 3 NBA championships in a span of, what is that, gang? 6 years? And 3 Finals MVPs. Where does Jaylen Brown rank all of a sudden now? At that point, he's definitely a top 50 all-time player. And he'd be only like 31 years old. What about Joel Embiid? He's already a Sixer by heart. Now, I ain't talking about him. Y'all talking about LeBron, the fucking role player. That's the problem. They do this every fucking time. Everywhere he goes, it's all about him. What about Joel Embiid? And where was he ranked as a Sixer if he won back-to-back titles? Maybe not Finals MVP, but back-to-back titles. The knock on him has been, oh, he can't get out of the second round. It's just crazy to me, man. You rewarded guys to stacking the deck. You complain about motherfuckers stacking the deck, but then say, oh, well, if they win a title, that makes them this, that, and the other. That's that Stephen A. Smith shit. Kevin Durant go around stacking the deck, joining a team that won 73 games. Then he wins back-to-back titles on the fucking most deep fucking starting five ever. And then you want to call him a top 10 all-time player. But then a motherfucker like Hakeem Olajuwon, who had to beg the fucking franchise to get him any type of fucking help. And the most help he had was an old Clyde Drexler. And he won back-to-back titles. Man, get the fuck up out of here, man. This deck stacking ass clown.
TV.